Hi, my name is Victor Inzunza. I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I served 2 tours in Iraq. So I did 4 years and then I decided to get out. So this was during September 11th time period. I actually joined before September 11th. So it was probably a different experience for me. I didn't join afterwards. 9/11 wasn't necessarily a catalyst for me joining. I had different reasoning for that. And so to anyone considering joining the military, if you're a young person, I would ask you to really consider what you're getting into. So if it's because of some sense of patriotism, I think you really have to ask yourself, well, what does patriotism actually mean? If it's such a patriotic act to join the military in the first place, then how come every citizen doesn't do it? We're not obligated to serve anymore, but we are sometimes pressured to join, and that pressure may come from different places. Some are pressured by family. Maybe their family served in the military, so they feel that this may be something that would make their family proud, which I'm sure that it would. There's certainly nothing wrong with being proud of doing something that may be difficult. So challenging yourself could be another reason why people would want to join. I certainly was drawn into that at the time. I wanted to do something that was pretty uncommon for people to do. Joining the Marine Corps, of course, is a very hard thing to do. The training is rather rigorous, and so a desire to challenge myself, see what I was capable of, did factor into that decision. Beyond that, I did have other reasoning. So not everyone comes from a privileged home. Not everyone has the opportunity to go to college by getting that bill paid by someone in their family or by doing it themselves. So it can be quite appealing knowing with the GI Bill as an option for you that you could go and serve in the military for a short period of time and get out and ultimately get your degree in some respects for free. So that's not an opportunity that most people have. Serving in the military certainly can get you through your education, but we also have to think of the cost benefits. So if you're a young person and you're thinking about joining the military, I'd encourage you to consider other options. Of course, if you're a hard, working student, there are plenty of scholarship opportunities for you. You just have to explore those types of things. So consider that. The reality is, and I think what people don't tell you when you join the military, is that you're obligated during that period of time to finish out the time that you're willing to serve for. However, I think something that rang true to me when I did join was I called my dad after I joined the military. He's a citizen of Mexico, and he'd served in the military there. And I told him, I joined the military, leaving in a few months. And one of the things that he told me, it really hit me pretty hard. I didn't necessarily consider how dangerous this occupation may be. I mean, I certainly knew that the risk of getting harmed was pretty high. But he told me, and I remember this phrase, he said, "I hope you understand that you've made a decision that may cost you your life." And so hearing it from him, I think it carried a lot more weight. I was certainly taken aback by that at the moment. I perhaps thought of some other things he might have said, and I appreciated that honesty. Certainly, he was proud of my time in service. He was glad I got home safely. But yes, there was a certain degree of fear for me. What did that mean for my life? And that became pretty clear after serving in the military for a few years. There were friends of mine that lost their lives for various reasons. There's serious mental issues that happen, so you may experience a lot of trauma. So that is an extreme cost too. So, and the cost benefit analysis of the situation, I would urge you to consider that as well. I'm someone who has a chronic mental illness, so this is what is known as PTSD, and so dealing with that for the rest of my life has been really difficult. I've managed to get good care from the VA, but that process after serving was a really difficult thing to me, and it affected my entire life, my family life, my work life, my personal life, the things that I was wanting to pursue, so my goals. So there are a lot of things that you have to consider before you join, and I hope that you'll really take this decision seriously.